If you watched any of my videos before, then you know I'm into smart tech. But what you may not know is that I'm actually a qualified electrician, and lighting is one of my favourite aspects of electrical installation. I feel there's nothing else that can change the mood of a room like lighting, whether it's bright and clinical to get the work done, or warm whites to make you feel cosy. Whether you, pardon the pun, have warm hues or cool vibrant colours to set the mood, nothing can change the room quicker or more dramatically than lighting. Hi, welcome to Rich Man Poor Tech. For new viewers, this is a technology focused channel, and today's focus is on the Philips Hue, and in particular the Philips Hue Play Bars. Now all these items have been purchased by myself, and there's links to the current prices in the description below as always. Now I presume you've seen the Philips Hue lights and the Philips Hue light strips, so if you haven't, then I have a video up here showing you how to install a light strip in the kitchen. They seem to have push-started the home smart tech revolution, both those along with the Amazon Echo, better known as Alexa. Unlike other tech YouTuber Paul Hibbert, who I personally like by the way, Hue lights are one of my favourite smart tech devices, both for convenience and visual appeal. Now there are other brands out there, quite often cheaper, and I do feel that the Philips Hue lights are somewhat overpriced when you look at the competition. However, some of the other brands, in my experience, don't live up to the hype. I may be wrong, as there's lots of brands and haven't tried them all, but out of the ones that I have tried, I feel, shall we say, a little left in the dark. A little bit disappointed after using them and then comparing them back to a Philips Hue. Now one of my favourite Hue lights are these Hue Play Bars. They add ambience to the living room with deep, rich colours that, as I mentioned, you don't always get with some of those other cheaper brands, and they do have plenty of brightness. In fact, quite often I have the brightness turned down. Again, in my experience, this is one area that some of the other brands usually fall short on. Now they have a balanced light, so when you're changing the colours, all you're changing is actually the colour. With some of the cheaper brand lights, the brightness or depth of colour also changes when you try and change the colour. Not so with Philips Hue. Now at night, I have them on here in the lounge, whether I'm watching TV or not, perhaps listening to music or reading. Now I'll be reviewing the Hue Sync box in my next video, as they both complement each other, so please remember to like, subscribe and click on that bell for future video notifications. There's two different ways to use the Hue Play Bars, and you don't have to have the Play Sync box to work these lights. They will work straight from the Hue app or a voice assistant which goes through the Philips Hue bridge. But with the addition of the Hue Sync box, then this has even more features, but more of that on my next video. Unlike some other Hue lights from Hue, then as far as I can tell, you need to have the Hue bridge as well. Now this isn't the case for all Hue lights like the light strip, the Hue Go, smart bulbs, etc., which depending on the model can use either a Bluetooth or a Zigbee controller, so like a 4th generation Echo, better known as Alexa for example. More on that in this video linked above. Obviously they still work with the bridge. I believe you also need a bridge for the Hue gradient light strip and the Hue Play gradient light tube, just for your information, but please comment below if you know this is not the case. But why I like the Hue Play is the convenience of them. You can change the lights from different colours while they're next to each other and have a good spread of colour onto the wall. You can attach 3 units all into one plug, ideally if you're placing around a TV or a computer monitor. Without the sync, they work like any other Hue lights. You either set a static colour that you set, or they can go through loops or light changing automations. Now this all goes through the Hue bridge and that you set up with the Hue app. Now you can set up scenes that change the lights to certain actions. For example, if you tell the voice assistants to dim your lights or movie night, then you can get the lights to slowly dim as if you was in the cinema. Now they come both with the stands and the brackets to fit to the back of the TV as well, so you can fit them to the rear of the TV, for example to shine on the wall behind the TV, or you can just place them on a top on display like this. Now I have them on top here to show you, but I usually place them just behind my cabinet here so that they are completely hidden and they project up onto the wall behind the TV. Now I've had these lights for a year without the sync box and I've enjoyed them immensely. Now the sync box did add more, but only when passing through HDMI. So if you're just watching TV with the inbuilt tuner, then the sync box isn't going to work anyway. So do I recommend them? They're not the only option. You could, for example, use a Philips Hue Go or Bloom or Iris to spray the light onto the wall, but for the convenience with their slim design, the included brackets allowing you to place them out of sight and only using one plug socket, with fast quick changing light output with deep full colour richness, then yes, I do recommend them. So thanks for watching.